Well, the tension is palpable as this fight gets underway, and it'll be interesting to see how this matchup plays out. Definite striker on one side against another guy who can really do it all.
And in those situations, normally the guy that's more well-rounded will be the one that will find success. I want to see how this plays out.
All right, here we go. First round is underway. No denying the big reach advantage for him tonight. We'll see if he can get that jab going early.
Look for him to circle on the outside. Use that long jab to keep his distance and only engage on his terms.
Let me see some combos.
Blocks the shot.
Head, body, head, body.
Educated jab there by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
But not even just the jab, right? You watch Masvidal throw that jab. His backhand is always perfectly in place. Nothing is wasted. He's not loading up on his strikes. He's just letting it flow. Jorge Masvidal is a very educated boxer, and it's showing in his performance tonight. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all, of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC. Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Gamebred. Oh, and he lands another punch. He has got it all going tonight.
He's got it all going. He's landing those over and over again. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Just missed with the left there. Well, a lot of people think he might have the best jab in this division, certainly using it effectively here.
I mean, one of the best jabs in the world across all combat sports. The way that it just comes out, it's beautiful. The backside hand is always at the chin. The elbows tucked to the ribs. The jab goes out. The jab comes right back to the face. It's picture-perfect technique, almost like a Taibo class or something like that. Very tricky when he throws that body kick.
So just over 20 total strikes. Now landed for the Iron Law, Paul Felder. He's looking for that left hand. Not there.
Big head kick lands.
Oh, high amplitude head kick. Some real power shots here. Trying to land the elbow there to no avail.
Good stick.
Oh, that's a big right hand there from Gamebred. Boxing fundamentals, certainly not an issue for this guy. Very tight.
He's as sound as they come, right? A lot of times you see a guy that comes from a street fighting background and they wing everything. They try to knock everyone out with every strike. Masvidal does not do that.
Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. He's throwing bombs every time they come into contact.
5 minutes in the books. Here we go with round two. Paul Felder versus Jorge Masvidal.
Big kick land.
Well, we talked about his reach advantage off the top. Made good use of it there with that punch, DC.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize him from high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Oh!
Liver kick.
Well, showing no signs of slowing down. 41 total strikes have now landed for Jorge Masvidal. And if you care about the efficiency, connecting with a 37% accuracy rate against Paul Felder.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up? I mean, he's cutting them down the sides with these beautiful leg kicks.
Oh, Masvidal in a real flow here, sticking and moving. The crowd is like just reacting every time he moves.
Masvidal now has the crowd eating out of his hands. But one thing about
that is how you scramble, folks. All right, under 3 minutes now to go in round two. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Just reached the midway point of the fight.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Gamebred. Oh, eats a knee. And now he's got that time. As effective as straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad.
Single leg takedown attempt here, and did that get you out of your seat? Beautifully done by him there.
Oh, man, I jumped up and down. Am I watching the Olympics or a mixed martial arts fight? You don't see single legs this good unless you're watching a real high-level wrestler. Oh, dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Nice hook lands. All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to...
Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Don't finish his fight.
Oh, he might be out. All right, now we take a look back at some of the highlights. He has had his kicking game going early.
You ready? You ready? Fight!
Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
It's such a fast leg kick. He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Well, these numbers unofficial, but they are strong. 73 total strikes have found the mark for Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. And striking at a 40% clip tonight thus far against Paul Felder. How good is that right hand? Nice punch by Felder. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. Masvidal gets touched by that leg kick attempt. 3 minutes now to go to decide this one. Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by Felder. Masvidal's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
Nice punch land.
Big power shot there. All right, so he lands another punch there, and he smells blood in the water, going right back at that cut.
Absolutely. The opponent has a lot of scar tissue around the eyes. He was able to cut it open, and now he's just touching it over and over again.
Oh, beautifully executed trip to get the takedown. Defensively, what are you trying to do to prevent that?
You got to be so aware defensively, because if you're not, the moment you're out of position, a guy like this will find those takedowns with those trips in all kinds of different scenarios.
Oh, where as he lands it. Maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
An elbow!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. He hurt him.
Felder stuffs it out. Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to recall a time in the past that his boxing looked this sharp.
He's never looked this good.
Oh! He's out!
Oh! Woo! What a performance!
Well, you've got to admire the approach there. Just eternally aggressive down the stretch, late in the fight, lands the huge shot cleanly, and clearly hurt his opponent very badly. He wanted to make sure the judges stayed out of this fight. Mission accomplished. And there he is after a massive knockout here tonight. Near perfect execution and a seminal moment for him here in the octagon tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 57 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jorge Masvidal.
And there is the man of the moment, and what a moment this must be like for a professional athlete, right? I know you enjoy the birth of your kids, right?
Yeah.
But you knock out a man in a cage fight, I can't think of anything better.
I mean, there's nothing like it. You know, you don't even hear the one that lands that puts out your opponent's life. And tonight, you got